Welcome, we live. You can hear my voice. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while since I cast, actually. I'm not gonna lie. When did I last cast? Many moons ago. Anyway, we're gonna see our first band, which is gonna be a glass. No, Thatch, sorry. That's where I'm gonna come out on Villa as well. So I don't know. Is that normal? I don't see a lot of Thatcher bands because of like how Villa's played a lot. It's more just go below so much, so Thatcher's not really needed. But they're gonna ban him anyway, and with a nomad ban, that's obvious. With flank watch, that kind of stuff, you'd expect it. This map is horrible for coming back up the stairs and just biting attackers in the ass.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Alright,
yeah.
so just getting the bans. The mirror ban as well. Nothing out of the ordinary currently. What else do you really expect? So we'll just see maybe if they can mix it up with the Echo default band. We could have a band that mixes up the play, but I doubt we'll see. It could be a Maestro. It could be a Pulse ban, which means the Maestro's in play. So that means we're probably very likely to see the Maestro, is what I'd assume.
Most definitely. Honestly, Villa's such an amazing map to play because there's just so many angles you can make, especially on certain maps like Trophy, and it's just nice to see, like, even depending on how old the map is, it's ever changing, and there's always new ways to find to be able to hold a certain site.
Yeah, there's just so many strats you can pull on this map. Currently, the lineups, the Ella, gonna be picked maybe for the shield and the stuns and the barbed wire, so loads of utility. But I can get to the Maverick to the Zofia. Would you stick the Maverick instead of the Zofia? I don't know.
Oh, I'm not too sure. It depends on what your strat is, essentially, and we're gonna have to see what they decide to do and if it's worth using the LMG. That's interesting. We don't see that often.
Oh, what the I don't know if that was because obviously Zofia was a late pick. Like it was like a second later, so maybe he accidentally has that gun on when he was playing ranked. But anyway, it'd be interesting to see if he, 100 bullets. That's enough to do some serious damage to anyone. So it's fine, and it's not even a bad LMG at that. But as we see the first game, it's gonna be Trophy, but Astro. I mean not Astro, sorry. Trophy Aviator. Lights looking kind of normal. No, the main wall hasn't actually been reinforced yet, which is a bit weird. So maybe the Ash can quickly get in, just open the entire wall up straight away. But yeah, this is a bit strange.
Maybe they might hold off-site, like maybe.
It's definitely a mistake, but late reinforcement is gonna go. Are they going to be in time? Is the Ash going to realize? Or actually, yeah, he's managed to get the reinforcement. So maybe it's a bit of bad. Maybe it's their first game on Villa for a while. You forgot, but as we get into the round, they're going to start to drone out, and looks like it's going to be a below push with the Zofia and Jackal. So they're going to want to take Library, and maybe push up and get the bandits so the Hibana can start to open to Aviator a bar.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what they're going to be able to do. You do see Hibana just trying to drone it out, just trying to make sure there's no nasty surprises underneath them as possible. So, for example, like a smoke, maybe just shotgunning or for some reason roaming, or maybe Flavius, the Ella, going for a roam. I do believe she has the SMG, so yeah, always a dangerous weapon to use. But it depends on what they're going to be doing in this moment.
Currently, no kills on the board. As to just stay right now, as the team's starting to finally. Hibana's actually going to finally open the wall by the looks of it. As we see loads of utility chucked out. The wall's going to get opened by bar. You're going to get different side to what you'd normally get, so Dagger defense can still deny. Actually, they can sit in bar because they have Hibana holes. Actually, yeah, sorry, it's been impacted by the looks of it. As only the bottom ones, they can only crawl in. This means they don't really have the wall. Hibana's going to see the Maestro, but not get a kill actually. But put him to 50 HP. And sorry, the Jackal actually going to get lit up as well by, it looks to be. So I don't know where the Jackal actually is, but So they're just going to get a nice kill onto the bandit. Then actually, Flavy's actually going to trade onto the Ash. Now in a 4v4. Loads of shots coming out from the Sophia. She just pre-fires 90, then just pushes it straight into sight. Says it's another one onto the Ella. Now in a 3v4. Then Maestro from Studies and show 2 defenders. Wait, what a team kill actually from the Ash. Then a double from the Jaeger. I mean, just a 1v3 suddenly from the Jackal. What's gone wrong? Suddenly, the Jaeger and the Jackal doing bits for the defenders. That's now in a 1v3. We're going to look to push the shield, see if he can get maybe a frag on the board just to even out and give him a bit more space. But with the Jaeger, he's going to get a nice one to the Maestro. But nice little alone. In a 1v2 with less than 20 HP, less than 10, 20, sorry, yeah. Jaeger's going to see him and get a nice final kill.
Honestly, well done from ViBE Academy. They did play that perfectly, but obviously, when it went down to a 2v1, that wasn't needed from the Maestro. All he had to do was hold an angle, and sadly, he just couldn't resist it. He felt like it was a free kill. Unfortunately, he met his demise with that, but still well played from Academy.
Yeah, a nice. It looked like Jaeger and Jack are doing loads for the defending team. There's a team kill onto the Zephyr who was in sight, might add, and had complete bar control. So then the Jackal took out the Zephyr, and the Jaeger actually gets a double kill, which means that it is completely turned on its head, and suddenly ViBE Academy was in the driving seat and took the round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Thanks. Hey, be quiet. You're only supposed to spectate. Please mute yourself. Anyways, we get into the second round. Do you reckon it's going to be a ViBE take or a... I mean, it's going to be an Astro? Sorry, I can't even say my words. It's going to be a master bedroom take or a study take. What do you reckon?
I do believe it's going to be a study. It's going to be a study take, most definitely, because the longer they hold that, the longer they're putting off the attackers, and it's just going to be harder and harder for them to be able to do anything in that regard. So, most definitely going to be a study, but they just have to be careful on what they're doing.
As the round starts, we're finally going to see just have the vigil actually just downstairs, going to be bottom. So his roam presence is going to be little to none for the first couple of, I'd say, minutes maybe. But the vigil's going to do a late roam flank.
Yeah,
but, you know, he probably has an idea of what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'd say roughly after a minute passes, he's most likely going to start to rotate up, trying to maybe get flank on. But we're gonna have to see what happens, because either way, still a risky thing to do.
Tatanga's going to start to push in. They're going to start to take aviators. Looks like that's actually going to get droned in, but no defense actually on the side of the map, so they can actually just freely take by the looks of it. And as they have already half the map control, but they're not going to do a lot with it, as the Zephyr looks to try and maybe peek landing a bit, but let's say a minute passed and they have half the map, so not that bad, actually, from the attackers here. As now, like I said, it's going to be a waiting game to see who makes the first mistake, or rather makes it a play, to be honest. As the kid's actually going to be holding a long L from Master Bedroom onto probably... does he have the angle actually? Onto a statue door. I'm not sure if he does or not. We're just waiting to see. He actually may actually have an angle actually. Is the Ash, he's going to get going to push back instead actually now as he's probably been joining, they now know no one's on site. Getting spotted again. Like I said, it's first person to make the mistake. So if he's actually going to get himself a bit, I'm not sure by who actually though. As the Sedge actually going to go Astro stairs. Oh no, sorry, it's going to be Astro Astro. My bad. But Mine's going to be chilling.
Yeah, Zofia is trying to wallbang, just try and kill anybody, but you see, Vigil tries to get a flank on, but then he fails to do so. Obviously, you see Sledge on very low HP. He has to be very careful on what he's doing, because one wrong move and he is straight dead. Any bullet kills him, and that would be a very unfortunate way to lose the round if it was all on you. But now they have to start to make their way onto site, because now they have 35 seconds to take control of everything. But then Tay does manage to get a kill onto the Zofia. Now it's a 4v4. ViBE Academy are in the advantage, but not anymore because Ash will start to rush in now. Now he ends up killing Corpse, but he's now it's just they start to plant. Wait, what is going on right now? It's all a mess.
And so it's now in a 3v3 style with the Ash holding a nice angle onto Astro as he peeks. Actually, not going to swing. As he has a Vigilance statue and the Wamai also an Astro. Ash is actually going to swing it onto the Vigil, leaving the Wamai and the Jaeger in a 2v2. It's actually a 2v3, sorry. That's one. It's a landing. And it's a nice. And he gets actually goes for the ace, but sorry, the stream is really laggy. But in a 1v2, Wamai's left. Pushes through bathroom, but has no time by the looks of it, and he's just going to try and get a frag. He's going to get a nice kill actually onto the Ibana, but it's not that of a big deal as time's run out. And a nice try there from the Wamai, but nearly going all wrong for the attackers. As Ash on the 4K, nearly going for the ace there, so doing loads of work for his team. But yeah.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate on behalf of ViBE. They tried their best, but then you do notice that the Jaeger was on the other side as the plant was going down on the other side of the top floor, so it was a very late rotate from him, and then it just ruined the momentum coming for the post plant situation. Ash had all the momentum as she was in such a powerful, oppressive position, so it was just at the fact that Ash was in such a good position, and she, with her gun skill, it was just easy to kill everyone.
Agreed, yeah, loads. Ash just popping off and just doing loads for the team. There's nearly getting the ace, and but get around, nevertheless, from INWTB to bring it to 1-1. And we can now see who will start to try and get ahead, as both teams will be looking to try and get a lead. It's on defense though, so it's defender side of this map. So ViBE Academy were looking to try and storm ahead as much as they can, because they do not want to be faced with maybe a 3-3 or even a 4-2 split down, if INWTB can even do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how badly ViBE wants it, because they did manage to win last map just by quite a good margin. But then obviously we're gonna have to see if they do manage to get some better kills, and then obviously some more crucial rounds.
Indeed. Anyway, we're gonna see the first statue from ViBE. Normal lineups from both teams, actually exactly the same lineups as ViBE were looking to try and rectify what mistakes they made last time, which were not a few, as the Ash just seemed to win gunfights by the look of it. So there's not really a lot of strat making differences that you can do. Attackers are going to do the exact same thing as last time and take Aviator, then push up into landing and then decide how they want to attack. As last time, teams rotate around to Master Bedroom. Master Cam's going to take it out instantly, so a waste of Magic Cam there, as no info was really gathered off it, to say the least. And now they have one left that can't really deny the plant if they try and plant statue, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna see this. They've already taken control of Vault and Study, so obviously they're gonna try and push up more and then take more control over time. But right now it's in a very healthy position for the attackers, so they're gonna have to make some movement soon. They still haven't made their way into Master, so because they're still busy droning out, obviously trying to make sure that there's no unpleasant surprises. It's just you working as hard as you can, and that's all you have to do at this point.
Indeed. Again, like last round, it's going to be the late round rush. As Savannah pushes into Master Bedroom, but can't really do a lot with the cage charge down on the Master Cam there to deny. It's going to get caught, but again, is it going to get that cage charge? As that was in the floorboard actually. Looks like it actually is. As Savannah's going to activate her pellets on the wall and now give them even more ways into sight with the Master Bedroom door. Sorry, the Ashes, if it's actually going to be inside, prone in the door, but no one's in statue, so the plant is actually free if they can get to the spot in time. As It's only the Wamai by looking at watching the cross. C4's going to come out and hit the Hibana. That's one less person in bathroom. Now, only the sledge. He's going to jump out and probably rotate round to grab the diffuser. But attackers are not in a good situation with the diffuser down. And they have to push through a door and it's not going to end well for them. Grenades are going to come out. That's going to not hit, but the part's actually going to go down. The attackers cover though. C4's going to miss, but actually Ted's going to get one. A nice pick there onto the Ash, and that's the top fragger now. Then actually Monty's actually going to get another one, leaving it in a 2v4. Then actually 1v4 as Monty gets a second one of his round onto the Jackal. And now it's Sledge left alone with no nades. He's going to predict where he's coming from. And that's going to go 2-1 to ViBE. But again, gunfights, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that neither team can win them. As ViBE literally gave up sight to INWTB. They even got the plant down. But then just coming back and then Muzzy and then Maestro just putting loads of pressure and eventually winning it out. And then they take the third round, putting them 2 up. Do you reckon they can get away? Or is it going to be back and forth?
At this point, it looks like a back and forth, but obviously, knowing both teams, they do have the potential to be able to both pull away with it. But then, obviously, them both having the talent to be able to pull away with it does make it a back and forth. But obviously, there's always a chance for a lapse of communication, a lapse of gun skills, stuff like that, to be able to pull away with the wins.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Anyways, Enter Alpha 1 is going to be an AVG to hold with the same exact defenders as we see normally. But again, both lineups can be exactly the same as we've seen from later rounds. Maybe with the case of the bandit, but apart from that, nothing else is going to be different. As they went to change a lot. They only lost one round. That was because of the Ash again popping off and getting loads of kills.
10 seconds left.
But currently, we'll just see if ViBE can start pulling away and trying to extend the lead to maybe one more round. If they can get one more round up, it looks as if they could maybe pull away with the momentum that they have currently.
Yeah, you see them starting to already starting to apply pressure with the early gunshots, just trying to anti-spawn peak right now. But he just needs to be careful. They just need to be careful on what they're doing and their placement. At the end of the day, they're just working on as hard as they can to be careful and not lose their lives early round. And so far, they're fine. They're doing very well, and they're just trying to pre-fire, make sure there's no one there. And and thank God, because everyone else is on site.
Anyway, I'm actually going to push straight into main stairs. Obviously, it's been droned, and now they have to deal with the 1-90. Whatever my charge is, he can afford to deal with an amount of stuns with the Jaeger holding landing, but he can't get flanked either. They're going to start to hit on the walls. But actually going to get the wrong walls though. Oh, sorry, no, he's actually not. He's actually going to get he's going to get enough of them. He's actually going to only get one set as Hibana's doing some weird holds, which means they can't really push into bar without exposing themselves prone. So Hibana holds a questionable there, but you know, maybe it's part of the strat. But it's actually going to get lit by the Sophia to less than 25 HP, which is not good as you have your main operator, you know, the person that's ready to win games with his cams so low. The Maya's going to look to flank, maybe at main stairs, maybe later in the round though, because currently there's probably someone on flank, which may be a drone there. It looks like it's going to be a bar take. Can the mic catch Jackie off guard? Actually, no, sorry, the mic's actually going to go down and Ash is actually in sight now. They have full bar control with no one denying. Ash actually going to wide swing. Not hit any shots though, actually shots are going to be back and forth. I guess he's actually going to get the flank of the All-Might, but then C4's actually going to connect him down the Ash. But now they're in sight, so the plant's actually going to go down in a 3v3. 4v3. Counting the planter. Actually, the smoke's gonna do enough damage to actually take the planter. Actually, gonna down that barn. No, what's going on? It's now suddenly Actually, Jack actually gonna get the double kill. What is going on? It's suddenly in a 1v2. The Ash down in behind bar. We'll see how IQ Jacko can deal with this. Smoke's gonna be playing Dancing with Death in bar currently. He tries to swing back, right and left.
Seconds left.
Jack's actually gonna hold him.
Attackers are
Smoke's gonna start to peek round bar. He's gonna swing. Jack's gonna go. Jack is gonna come on, and yes, as the smoke swings, so he's gonna get away there a bit more. But currently, it's standing off. IQ's gonna see the smoke and pop his head. Decapitation at its finest, and again, the Ash doing loads of work for the team.
Yeah, well played from the attackers. They just played that very well. And me eating my words, thinking that there was one team that was going to pull away, completely void. That completely, I completely ate that. And now it's just a back and forth at this point. Just working, both teams working round by round, just being the better players, and it's just very difficult to be able to find someone that's definitely going to put it away, as they've been matched so perfectly.
Agreed, yeah. It just seems like ViBE Academy set up their game, but then INWTB have answered back saying, we're not going to be rolled. And we'll see if they can maybe get some momentum, but currently it's back and forth, so no team can really get ahead. And currently INWTB actually winning this, as it's fence on their map, so any round that they get is a win on their half, and a loss, more of a loss actually, for the other fans, even though it's obviously a loss, even more considering it's such a fence on the map.
Yeah, most definitely. But you do see Cade using the GIGN's revolver pistol, and it makes you think, what was going through Ubisoft's head in making sure that there was a different pistol for them? Because Nomad has the Bopa pistol for Kibara and Capital, but now Cade's got the one for GIGN. Do you think there's any like specific reasoning for this, or is it just something that they thought would work?
I think it's probably just to give the operators a bit more flexibility, because obviously using the sniper pistol means you can't really peek around corners of it. It's not really a secondary, it's more of just a worse primary. Then now now it has the PR32, which is Capital's pistol. It's more of a stabilized pistol, so that's way better. And the revolver being a bit of just one of those pistols that, why not? I mean, you can pretty much one-shot someone if they're below 75 HP with that gun, so.
True. Yeah.
But as we wait again, it's going to be the exact same thing, but actually, sorry, actually going to see the, are you actually going to get a nice one to the Miso? Is that from behind bar, actually? Is that from, yeah, that's from below! That's a huge, because the Miso goes down within 30 seconds of the round, meaning the older, the invincible cams, and maybe even the impacts have gone, and now so it looks like it could be an INWTB advantage, but not a win, as it is defense side, as we all know. But again, stuff is going to take out below as the Cade tries to go down. But the Infactor can't figure out as Cade has the C4. So no, so that means all the hit holes are going to be opened, and they're going to be pressured out of bar. They can no longer hold it though. Okay, we're just going to wait as INWTB taking it a bit slower. C4 is going to be tossed and missed as it goes deep into study where Hibana was not there. Hibana's going to swing, not do any damage though, as the Cade's currently prone. But is he acceptable here for the Sophia? If she goes down, pushes 90. The Monty they're going to be holding 92, that's going to peak actually, but not actually see the Sophia as they swing at completely different times, meaning they naturally make contact. Hibana's going to be able to, they can actually now get a plant behind bar if they wanted to. Going to get a nice from the Sophia onto the Monty, going to get maybe get the double, get a nice double there. Onto the Cade, meaning now they have full site control of only one on site. That's the smoke. With the Jaeger currently pushing 90. Sophia's going to see that though and probably get the kill, get a nice kill out with the triple kill. And last left by bar door. Aki's going to swing. Actually not win the gunfight, leaving it a 1v3. Behind bar. Now, the exact same scenario we see last time with the smoke and Volt alone in a 1v3 that looks unwinnable. As he's currently being held with long angles using the SMG-11. He's actually going to swing. Dragon's going to probably see this. Do a bit damage to the smoke, but not going to kill him. And yeah, this is just not fun for the smoke, as he is not winning this in any scenario with little to no time left. Nearly below 50 HP, sorry. He's going to see Mother Sophie. She's actually going to get the quad kill in the end. The 4K. And a great round there from Salty Toes.
Yeah, no, honestly, well played. And then I do believe Kidder had some internet problems, so they most likely do want to rehost. But we're gonna see, as they already used a rehost in the last game, so maybe they want to go again, or we're gonna have to see what happens. They may potentially have to play out this round as a 4v5.
Actually going to get back in time. Is he going to get an operator? Oh, is he actually going to get... No, he's actually not going to get an operator. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, he's going to get hit, Barner. No way. He's going to get hit. That was his role, I'm pretty sure. So he's going to get lucky there. But now we have Ricky on the Thermite, who I'm pretty sure was picked because Kidder left. So I think we lost the... Who did we lose then? We lost the... I can't... We lost someone. I'm not sure who it was, but we lost someone.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by...
Yeah, it was.
No, the operator. I'm not sure who we lost instead of the Thermite. But yeah, as we are going to see our first kitchen defense, and attack is actually going to be one round up. You know, the advantage. Do you reckon they can win this? And then would that give them the advantage and the momentum that they need really to storm ahead?
Yeah, I do believe it is the momentum needed if they do manage to pull this off. But obviously, it's if they do pull this off, and obviously, this not being ViBE Academy's strongest map, it is still a very good map for them in general. But we're just gonna have to see if they can handle the pressure of like the vertical play and all of that stuff. But yeah, it is a back and forth game, so I do believe that they are going to win this round if it's going to stay in this type of format.
As we get into it, again, we're going to see the Cat Can, so interesting pick there from the defense, as again, he's not an obvious pick, as he doesn't really bring a lot to the team utility-wise. Obviously his traps are good, but you know, they're traps and you can kind of see them, they're quite obvious. So they're probably gonna beat new traps. And again, if he gets one drop, that's 50 damage instantly.
Yeah, most definitely. And obviously Flavius using the cap can to be able to try and restrict the rush, or to be able for the late rounds, but then obviously being immediately countered by the IQ, knowing exactly where everything is and being able to destroy it. And struggling to destroy it a little, but obviously it takes time because of you need the perfect angle, and managed to get the bandit battery. No, it's not bandit battery. Managed to get something.
Anyway, no defense actually going to be upstairs. That means they have the complete top floor control. Yeah, so maybe that late roam from Milan, maybe try and go Astro stairs, but currently it's going to be completely clean. They try and initiate some vertical play to try and shift the defenders. It looks like no one's getting caught off guard by the sledge. Sorry, not even the sledge actually, from the Sophia. They actually they have limited vertical play as it is. Only really the IQ that has breach charges, which is the perfect. See if it was actually going to get tossed and get a nice onto the Sophia. That's a nice pick there from the Valk, getting a very important kill. Who was just so it is. Milan's actually going to come up main stairs. Aim for the late flank. See if it's going to toss. It's not going to connect though, as Firmo is actually prone. But as we see it, now the Hig actually come upstairs, so now they may actually be able to retake upstairs if the Mitchell is caught off guard. He's actually on his drone right now, so Min actually could get a free kill if he plays this quick enough. I'm actually going to take damage, but actually finally kill the IQ. But actually the call out looks like it's going to happen as Ash gets a very nice kill. Going to lose his damn HP, but still going to get the kill anyway. And I look to push into tops, try and get the plant down by the looks of it. A nice double kill actually there from the Hibana, and the Ash leaving Tay in a 1v3 with most of those, so still he can do damage to the monster cams, but it's actually not going to happen as it looks like they've been destroyed. He's going to swing, and going to get decapitated by Ricky.
Honestly, the attackers just playing so well right now. They're just clawing their way up in this game, just managing to win round by round. And now that they're starting to pull it away with a 2 for 4, and now it's just it's just working on getting that lead extended. And now that it's halftime, the roles have swapped, and now it's obviously a defender-sided map. So I'm not with the boys. They do have the advantage at this point and are in a very dangerous position to be able to get these 2 rounds straight out the gate.
Indeed, they have the momentum as well, which is obviously huge in this game. As you have that feeling that you can actually win this, and they only have to win 3 rounds, and they've done it. So it's now the defenders' game to lose. Here, they have the advantage, they have the momentum, they have the right side to be on. But we'll see if they can keep their cool and win.
Yeah, it's literally all the pressure's on ViBE at this point. They've panic brought out some operators, obviously using the Maverick and Thermite as hard breaches to be able to get the wall open, and then definitely utilizing the gridlock to be able to restrict all the flanks. And obviously you need to be careful with her, because if not used correctly, you are ruined.
As we go into the round, we're going to see, as it's going to be the next time, we're going to see the Goya be picked and the Wamai. So again, completely different to what what ViBE Academy were running last time they were defending. So we'll see how this strat looks a bit turns out, as it looks like it's going to be Smoke holding main stairs with the shield. Then it looks like it's going to be Ricky holding 90 as well. So that means it's only possible. There's actually only 1 person inside right now, so it is actually 3, but I don't think it's going to realize this. They're probably going to play a bit more cautiously, as the bite's going to be droned out in library, with the Jaeger playing in living. It's finally going to be droned, and then he's going to have to look to maybe push out. As the attackers aren't really reacting off the info they're being given right now, as they're taking it very cautiously, as they don't want to lose a man this early into this kind of room. Now they have 2 defenders in the living room, so that means they can actually be calling off here, so they should probably start to move. But the attackers doesn't really look like they're closing in on them, as they're just going to maybe leave them. That's the second drone now, can be destroyed. So they're going to come out. Actually, Ash actually going to get one to the Jaeger, that means now the band's alone. That's going to see the Buck, get a very nice kill. That's a huge kill from the Buck, but then they're going to get refragged by the Ash. So, not a good trade, but at least they did get the Buck. Which isn't the worst operator to get, but again, now a man down.
Bomb located by attackers.
1 minute and 30 left. Again, they have full. Apart from 90, they have complete sight actually. It looks like the attacker defenders have actually fallen back. Sorry, no, they haven't actually. Smoke is going to be still holding main stairs with the Wamai 90. That means only 1 person in sight, and that's the Goyo. Pressure's going to be applied to the Wamai. He's going to be actually dealt mine 50 HP, as he's going to look to probably start to panic now, as he's going to push on either side. As the Goyo's actually going to retreat into Vault. That means they have full cycle control, like I said, yeah, and now they have aviator control. That's actually an aviator. It's all gone wrong. A nice kill there from the Gridlock. Actually going to get the smoke, then Ash actually going to pick it up and get the Wamai, and now goes after the 1v4. Stuck in Vault. What's gone wrong? Actually, now has to defend. Going to get 1. That means the fuse is down, but then going to get traded off by the Ash instantly.
Yep. Well, honestly, well-oiled machine is what I could call ViBE Academy right now. They're in that round especially. They are playing well, but then as you can see, it just from the game that's going on right now, it just shows that it feels like Villa is such an attacker-sided map, even though it's not. It's actually a defender-sided map. I'm assuming it's the playstyle of both players on defense, or it may be the playstyle on offense. We'll have to see, because most rounds in Aviator, I think every round, the attackers manage to get full site control. And then it's just like the last person lurking in Vault or something like that.
Agreed. Anyway, as we go into our
Attackers need to locate
7th round, we're going to see 8th round actually. My bad, I can't really count. Looks like attackers actually going to claw 1 back and bring it to 3-4, meaning they have a chance at this game now, as we were kind of expecting INWTB to kind of walk away with it. But they've actually been pushed back And now they have a much harder job trying to win out the exact same site, sorry. But again, they didn't lose it close. It was complete failure of everything. The roam went wrong, the holds went wrong, and they were in a 1v4, which means it's not really gunfights, it's more positional play maybe that went drastically wrong here.
Most definitely. They're going to shoot out the floor just to make sure that there's no one to be able to counter the I mean, just to make sure there is someone to counter the plant. But then, obviously, there's so many places to be able to plant in on this site. It's actually ridiculous because they might even not go there. They might go behind bar, but then, or they might stay in Avia and plant behind the bomb. We're gonna have to see because these are very risky places to be planting, but very, very useful for positional awareness.
Anyways, we get into it. Again, it's going to be a bit of joining as we just wait to see how the attackers want to attack this. Ash actually going to open up by red stairs, and Butt's going to push into art. So again, we're just going to see how they want to push this and how they're planning. Butt's actually going to run into downstairs into wine cellar. So again, basically the irrelevant roam is no one's going to push him, and he's not going to push anyone. He's probably just going to wait there and just wait for time to decrease. She was actually going to push up red stairs. We push to the Ash. Does the Ash know though? So the Ash actually doesn't know. She's in the living room already. So that looks like she was on main red stairs. But again, everyone's just crouch walking around the map as he's actually going to be playing. Bottom main. Sorry, what is wrong with me?
I'm out.
As we're going to see the Ash push through Mudroom and then probably get rid of Ash to maybe do a backside push. With the bandit on red stairs, he can afford to cut off rotations. The Butt's going to start to do some vertical ways to probably try and clear the bandits so the wall can be opened by the thermite. But again, no one's currently lost any HP, no one's been in a gunfight. But it looks like the Ash is going to push through master bedroom. And just crouch walking around the map, face checking everything. But will the bandit be caught off guard? Actually, the bandit's on cams! No! No! First kill got off guard. It's actually a nice one kill from the grenades, from the Maverick. So a nice double kill there, quick succession from the Maverick and the Ash. And now suddenly in a 3v5, 50 seconds left. We're just gonna get one onto the Jaeger, leaving a 2v5. And again, this is where it all goes wrong, as now they're left in bar. Ash actually gonna get a nice one onto the smoke. Then One's gonna refrag. Bro's gonna push in, not win their gunfight. Then gonna get taken out by the Maverick. But yeah, it's all going wrong.
Oh my god, this is an absolute mess right now. Literally, there's no defining team that's going to win this round because honestly, they're just biting back at each other, just fighting like it's just a rabid dogfight at this point. Because in the defensive rounds, it was just the attackers dominating, and now it's just on the other, it's for ViBE, the attackers dominating. There's no actual distinctive winner right now, and we're just gonna have to see if they can pull 3 rounds out of the bag for either team. We're gonna have to see.
We are, as we're gonna see our first trophy statue from INWTB. And again, they haven't won defensive round yet, so maybe they're looking to try and get a grip and start to take back some defensive rounds, especially on Villa. So it's surprising they haven't won a round yet at all on defense. They're going to bring out the castle strats by looks of it, which means, they've clearly prepared this map. And they're going to look to try and waste loads of time on the castle barricades. And again, win their first round on defense, which is what they have not done yet.
Yeah. But honestly, you see their setup. You're definitely utilizing the castle to their best and to their advantage. We're gonna see where they're gonna put it. So it looks like they're gonna put it on Astro window. Fair enough. They don't want anyone to be able to open that for free. So they definitely want to either waste about 20 seconds of their time by punching 12 holes, or he's gonna want to barricade that window. So definitely makes sense. But we're gonna see if it gets utilized to its advantage in the long run.
Indeed, we're going to see them actually all rotate round to master bedroom as they look at this one on the wrong side. But it looks like we're going to see a full master bedroom take care. The attacker starts to repel up. I'm going to try and pressure him. And see what they can do. But again, interesting who dies first. That seems to be that always defenders dies first. Actually, a nice kill there from Mitchell onto the Thermite's a huge kill as the Thermite's gone down. And that means they have to use the Maverick, who's, again, not really a core hard breacher, which means it's going to be a lot of time wasted on what a Thermite could have done instantly. So great kill there from Mitchell to give his team the immediate advantage. And now, how ViBE can respond to it? Try and do some vertical play, maybe try and get the bandits from below. Sorry, the meat jammers from below. Okay, they look a bit lost now, their Thermite's gone. Who is probably the IGL as well, so... Again, one single kill has just turned the tide of the game completely. Well, I was going to be playing Closet with the smoke holding the jumping actually. That's actually a great crossfire, which means that no one can really jump in without probably dying instantly to the smoke or getting refragged by the Wall. So it's how attackers are going to have to reform their attack. Looks like they're going to do a red stairs take as they look to try and push into landing and probably take statue actually, as it tends to be the site they can actually get into with the castle barricades denying them entry. So you're going to have me playing with a shotgun, so if Ash just pushes there, you're going to get instantly decapitated and not going to go far. Is now the entire attack is going to converge in landing, red stairs, to try and do one final push and see what they can do. Means you're going to get pressured back. Then actually a nice C4 there from the Mute. Actually going to get the Ash, but they're going to get instantly refragged by the Maverick. So now in a 3v4, the attackers are not looking comfortable as they still have to push into sight. And with Castle holding a prone angle onto Trophy Door, he's going to look to get some fights and get a nice one there onto the Maverick. Sorry, the Buck, sorry. As now Castle's going to have... Maverick's going to have his turn. Castle's not going to die, they're going to get a bit of HP lost. But again, not losing any gunfights currently. And so attackers going to have to go through the two doors with smoke canisters out. Have to find one for against front of statue now. The smoke grenades come out from either side. We're just going to turn around. Going to get a nice guy from the castle onto the gridlock. I mean, onto the Maverick, sorry. We're just going to down refrag. You're going to push up and get a nice guy onto the gridlock. He was so low, he was basically dead already.
Well done to I'm Not With The Boys. They just played off each other very well. It does seem like they were communicating quite well. So hopefully that was the case. Now it's a 4-5 split, and we're definitely gonna have to see what if ViBE can bounce back and then clutch this, or if they're gonna keep going down into the hopeless pit. Seeing Legion 6 pick to the Bandit is quite interesting because I would say Mute 6 to the Bandit, but obviously probably Mute was probably going to be used for denying the drones, denying certain gadgets, but that's their own strat. Obviously they have a decision.
Indeed, we're finally going to see INWTB in their first round of defense. So again, maybe the momentum's back with them, but who knows, it could have been an interesting, simple round. They're going to finally go downstairs to the kitchen with the Valk going to be playing as well. There's no IQs actually in play. There's seems to be that someone's a bit salty, but who knows.
Obviously it's not always fun to have a glitch go against you. Obviously, when it's for you, not that bad. When it's against you, never that great.
Yeah. As the round gets played in, again, we'll see which side the attackers tend to push. They could probably go do a master take again with a heavy defensive roam up in Statue Trophy. They're only to delay time. We'll see how the attackers respond to that, as it looks to be they're going to fill up to master bedroom with their Thermite though, which they can actually open up only the Mute Jammer to block. With no IQ, it's going to be hard to even move the attackers as they don't know where the Mute Jammers could be. Which means they're going to have to figure out a way to do this. Anyway, as we wait, they're actually going to pile into master bedroom. The Ash looks to be the Buck as well. So now, sure enough, that's actually going to pile into closet. Actually going to push straight into bathroom with only the Mozzie holding Astros. So this is actually probably going to be the best chance they have. The Bucks going to lit up low, 50 HP. With the Mozzie drone holding off Astro, it's going to be a lot harder. Actually going to swing onto the Mozzie. Not going to hit the headshot. And actually supposed to get one. Sorry, that's going to one to the Bug. They're both from the Ash and the Mozzie. The Mozzie's going to end up worse with only 50 HP. Now going to be holding the close angle. Last realistic slow. It's actually going to swing. Not see the Mozzie. The Mozzie's going to get a very nice kill there. Actually, he's actually going to follow up though. And then Mozzie's actually going to get refilled by the Maverick. And now in our 3v4, the attack is out. The defense actually going to fall back to side. We're only the Valk left alone. Upstairs. Valk's going to get instantly killed by the Gridlock. We're left alone on less than 5 HP. So in a 3v3, nearly a 3v2, how low the Gridlock is. With a minute left, they have a bit of vertical play, but again, with no Buck or Ash, they only have the thermite charges to do vertical play, which isn't really ideal, so they probably wanted to save those when they wanted to go tarps. Or even laundry.
A bomb has been located.
As the attackers sort of realize where they want to push on, they're probably realizing now it's going to be a lot harder. They're going to have to probably funnel through one door with a mute jammer above. So the band's actually above, that means they're going to have to... Well, if I'm dropping, they can't actually get the bandits. As just the Mary's going to drop as well, only leaving the Gridlock left alone upstairs. Evil's going to toss Joe, but actually, it's no damage. And the Gridlock's are going to push straight into tarps.
Looks like they're going to start to get a pinch on mute right now, but then obviously they need to be careful of the Bandit and Jaeger, and then they do manage to get the kill onto the mute. Now it's starting to go try and get a plant on, but we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen. They do manage to get the kill onto Gridlock, but Bandit moving forward and then gets the triple kill, and voila.
A great round there from the Bandit, but again, attackers nearly bringing it back, which isn't fun as they attackers defense that was defense-sided around. They should have won that outright. But again, it just seems that it's being a lot closer than it should be. It should really be defending sided, and then suddenly attackers win by manpower and they lose a couple of people. Then it all goes wrong in the final stages, which defenders which INWTB are capitalizing as they are keeping cool and winning their shots. And that puts them to match point in this best of 2. Which actually mean a draw. So right now, ViBE can't actually lose this game, can't lose the series, which means it's really up to them to try and bring it back to overtime and try and get the win. But I know people will be looking to try and just secure the draw.
Right now, it is a match point for I'm Not With The Boys. So now all the weight is on ViBE Academy's hands. They have to win every single round, otherwise it is GG's for them. And they have to bring it to overtime. This is their last fighting chance at this point. Alright, cool, no problem.
Anyway, as we get into it, it's going to be going to go back to Aviator. Last time. They lost 2 rounds, then won 1 finally, so it's proven they can win it. But again, it's not really that favourable of a side, as they probably wanted to go statue or kitchen, but they can't, as they've won those both sides.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
But as we get into it, it's going to start off exactly the same as what we expect. No one's really going to go anywhere. They're going to start to drone out. Going to probably be the steady push. That's what they expect. Probably the Buck going to go below with the Ash, maybe? Yeah, just to see if they can move the smoke. I'm probably going to get their balance as well. As going to do a red push as last time. And Buck's going to push into Art and then take into Piano and start to Buck below. With only 1 Roma, it's going to be a lot harder. Actually, sorry, no, is there any Romas here from the defense, actually? We're going to see. There's actually no Romas. Oh, sorry, the band's actually going to be playing in tarps, which means obviously not really where a high focus point of the attackers, so he can actually stay alive if he can just not be droned or not be killed uselessly. But attackers actually going to leave him, as he's actually not going to be droned. He's going to get away with this one. But is he really going to be used? The Assassin player is actually going to hit the 1 might and put him to low for 25 HP. Meaning that now he has to fall back as he can't really hold 90 convincingly, which is not good. as it's so early into the round already, leaving the smoke exposed from the back side of 90 landing way.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do see. The Wamai, he is on 25 HP, very dangerous, as he needs to play extremely passively. Otherwise, he is guaranteed to die. But then you do see the Goyo get down straight away, and he's just standing in vault with Jaeger, so he's potentially gonna get rezzed, but obviously not ideal, as he's gonna get rezzed up to 20 HP. Very unfortunate on behalf of the defenders.
Indeed, actually going to kill the first kill of the game. Going to be from the Grillock. Actually going to trade back instantly from the Bandit. Actually going to Grillock going to get a double kill actually onto the round as he gets the Bandit. And sorry, the Jaeger and the Wires. They look to push into sight. They're now going to push into Aviator, and they can now get their plant down.
Recovered the diffuser. The attackers
The team killer is going to get the thermite. They're going to get down, so that means in a 1v2, the Bandit's left alone to win the game. Going to get a very nice double kill, which means that the Bucks left alone in a 1v1 with the Bandit. So the Bandit know though. The Bandit knows, but not going to win the fight as ViBE hang on to the round. Oh no, as what looked like it was going to be the win for INWTB is actually going to be a win for ViBE Academy as they look to go up 6-5, meaning it gets even closer. The Discord stream is so bad, dude. Oh man, it just feels like it's just man. I'm not casting on as well. It just feels horrible.
Yeah. Because it makes me second doubt myself or something, and it's just
Yeah. Exactly. I can't even see who gets a kill because I have to like wait till the pixels reset so I can see. Yeah, and the attack. Yeah, and you had orange team and blue team, dude. What's going on? Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we had. No sound was being played, honestly, that's not really fun. But it's going to be 6-5 to INWTB and with the boys.
So far, very close game, but obviously, the players don't want it that close, and it just happens sometimes. But right now, there's a momentum reset, so we're gonna have to see which team actually comes out on top with this momentum reset, which one comes out all guns blazing, and we'll be excited to see what goes on.
Indeed.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Anyway, they're going to go back downstairs, so the better side there for the defenders. As they're going to look to try and...
I think he needs to restart your game.
Hmm. 10 seconds to insertion.
Anyway, okay, we'll have to cast a bit quieter so people can kind of hear a bit. But again, some of us going to be continues. That means if INWTB don't win this round, then we'll probably rehost. But we'll see how it turns out, because obviously starting the game will take a lot longer.
Yeah.
But as we get into it, it's going to be very similar to what we see INWTB put out last time with the Jaeger, and the Jaeger's actually going to be roaming probably with a Mozzie and Astro last time. We managed to get a nice kill onto the Ash, which was the edge fragger for ViBE Academy. It's the exact same similar. Second setup, sorry, with Valkyrie playing in statue, which is gonna try and delay as much as I can, but with MPX, it's not really a powerful gun. I'm actually gonna rotate down red stairs, gonna fall back maybe back to site. No, actually gonna be playing on red stairs, maybe holding the flank for people playing in Astro. As they're currently holding the hatch. Grid's actually going to push into master bedroom, and now he's going to try and impress a statue, as the wall can actually the wall can't be open if they have no mute. So I'm going to push into the bathroom and probably try and look at Astro, but the Mozzie in the combo is going to be very, late and near impossible to win both gunfights, so they're going to look to refrag each other. Mozzie though is going to be below 75 HP, so again,
Attackers have dropped
less HP. I'm sorry, the farm's actually going to get downed, and looks like it's at a C4, as Grid's actually going to put some 5 HP at C4 actually. He's going to down the fight, it's a huge down. The Mozzie's actually going to get a nice onto the Grillox. That's the flank watcher. 2 smokes and Grillox down. That means the Thermos can be left on 25 HP in a 5v4. With the Valkyrie holding a long angle by the looks of it onto master bedroom. But as they push in, now the Mavericks are going to get a lot lower as well, as suddenly it's falling apart for the attackers as Valkyries are being allowed to push up. They're now going to have to funnel through bathroom. As actually going to get one onto the Mozzie, that's a great entry kill. As attackers, defense are actually going to fall off now as they can fall apart from the Jaegers who've been playing in 90. Going to fall back to 90, going to fall off from statue, and they're going to give the attackers top floor control for now anyway. As we see. They're chilling in 90, just try and get someone off guard as I rotate around down red. But again, the attackers are going to be confused as they're a man down with people so low HP. With only 35 seconds left, they're going to have to pull something here as they're going to look to funnel down into maybe kitchen here, which is what they can do. Kitchen's actually free currently. Yeah, kitchen's actually their best ticket. They can actually push into kitchen if they wanted to. The Bayer's not going to be aware whatsoever. Bayer's going to peek as Buck pushes into sight. Gonna get down. Not gonna kill the back actually. He's gonna put very low HP. And that's when it's all falling apart. Ash is gonna get one to the Jaeger. Sorry, Ash is gonna get one to the Valkyrie, get refragged by the Jaeger. Bayer's gonna push in down the Buck, but then get refragged instantly. The defense actually gonna win it as INWTB with a double kill from the shotgun. Killing gonna clutch it out in the end as he shotguns through the wall, killing the down Buck. And looks to be the Thermite, but a great comeback there from INWTB to win the game. And keep up the momentum even after the rehost. So a great game there. Sorry about the sound issues, guys, but just unfortunate. Just how Siege is currently. But again, a great round there from the defenders and INWTB boys in general. And just we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much
GG,
for
boys.
watching, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next game, which I think is tomorrow, actually, if I'm correct, around 7 o'clock. I'm not sure though, because I don't have any idea what's going on. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.